the Fates, known as the Moirai, were a group of three ancient and powerful deities who played an integral role in shaping the destiny of both gods and mortals. They were often depicted as weavers, spinning the threads of life, determining the length, and ultimately cutting the threads to mark the end of a life. The three Fates were Clotho, the spinner, who was responsible for spinning the thread of life. She was depicted with a spindle or distaff, and her role was to begin the process of an individual's life by determining their birth and the circumstances surrounding it. Lachesis, the allotter, who was in charge of measuring the length of the thread. She determined the course and length of a person's life, including the events and experiences they would encounter. Her role was essentially to allocate the fate that had been spun by Clotho. Atropos, the inflexible, who was the fate responsible for cutting the thread of life, signifying the end of a person's journey. Her name, which means inevitable or inflexible, emphasized the finality of death. Once Atropos had made the decision to sever the thread, there was no altering the outcome. The Fates were considered primordial goddesses, and their decisions were regarded as absolute and irrevocable. They held immense power over the lives of both mortals and immortals, even the gods themselves. None could escape their influence, and their authority was respected by all. The concept of the Fates is a reflection of the Greeks' understanding of the inexorable nature of fate and the idea that all lives, regardless of one's station or power, were subject to the same universal laws. The Fates were a representation of the impartial, deterministic, and cyclical nature of existence in Greek mythology. These deities have left an enduring mark on literature and philosophy, with their symbolism of fate and destiny continuing to be explored in various forms of storytelling and philosophical inquiry throughout history.